The eCom Q4 Summit was created to prove that any seller can experience a highly profitable fourth quarter with access to the right tips, strategies, and techniques. There's no need to struggle trying to figure out what to sell, where to find it, or how much to list it for. The summit covers everything from sourcing to listing to marketing and streamlining your operations. It doesn't matter if you're selling on one platform or multiple platforms like Amazon, eBay, Shopify, Walmart. And it doesn't matter if you're a new seller or an experienced seller. The information in the summit will help you get sale after sale after sale after sale during the busiest shopping season of the year, if you take massive action. So welcome to the eCom Q4 Summit.
Okay, good morning. How are you guys? Oh gosh, I'm Toni Mitchell and I am your presenter, and I just found out that I am, yes, starting the summit. Woo! I'm so excited, and I hope you are too. This morning, what my plan is to have some strategies. I'm not going to teach you everything about couponing because it would take me forever, and I still am learning stuff every day. But I am going to show you some tricks and tips that I have discovered in my ecom journey over the last 4 or 5 years. And actually, I've been doing it longer than that. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to share the screen right here. So hopefully this will work. Okay, so anyway, again, I'm Toni Mitchell. And so here I am. That's me last year. And by the way, I redid this for a post-pandemic world. So I'm literally been couponing for more than 35 years. And yes, it kind of tells you my age. I was really couponing longer than that because I would always watch my mother. And literally, I can remember when I was a kid, my mother only went to the grocery store on Wednesdays or Tuesdays. And the reason why, and I thought was kind of weird, was because those were the days that she got the maximum bang for her buck. Back then, they really didn't do what we get now at the register. They did stamps. And on those days, she would get double. And I don't know about you guys, but if you have bought $5 worth of stuff, you get $5 worth of stamps. On those days, you get $10. It's like now with some of our grocery stores when they give you double points for gas. So anyway, I'm married to a wonderful man, Chris, and Chris is amazing. Chris does all sorts of wonderful things to help me with my business. Together, we have 4 daughters. I have a 30-year-old. He has a 25 and is she 22 or 23? Oh, she may be 23. Oh, she's going to be 23 this year. And I have a 24-year-old. So we have a blended family. And I do sell on multiple platforms online, including Amazon, eBay, Mercari. I have been doing some stuff on Marketplace. It's really kind of fun. I do a little bit here and there, but mainly what my husband and I do is we've sold 4 cars in the last year and a half on Marketplace. And my husband used to sell on a different platform with his used cars because that's what he does. And after our first car we sold on Marketplace, I said, let's just try this. I said, I promise you, we won't go back, literally. And I do have 2 daughters who sell on multiple platforms. My youngest, my 24-year-old, she sells in Facebook Marketplace. She also sells on Mercari. She is just a machine. Anyway, she's got specialty. She's again, does one of the things that we try to teach you in ecom sellers. So anyway, I just want to emphasize that you're not going to be like those crazy people on those coupon shows or those people that you see pictures about and they do articles on TV, they do stories about and all that. And I just want you to realize that coupons are a way to help your, return on investment, your ROI, can help your percentages by a lot of percent. Can help you get stuff for free or nearly free, and you can sell it on the platform of your choice. And I'm going to tell you, if you're not using coupons, it's going to be a game changer for you because not only using coupons will help you with your ROI, it also allows you to be more competitive because, there's always these price droppers. Well, if you've paid a penny for something versus $3, you can be a little bit more competitive. And sometimes you can get those ridiculous people out of your game. So anyway, just wanted to let you know that. So here's some proof here. This is a check from, again, almost, this is pre-pandemic. And that year I did a lot of my sourcing for Q4 online. And I went through Rakuten. You've seen the commercials. I have my link there. and we'll also have it with the you guys who buy the e-commerce eCom Seller Summit Pass, All Access Pass. You'll get that information. You want to sign up with somebody's link because it benefits you and it benefits them. It benefits you because you get free money right off the bat. Benefits me, of course, because I get free money. But Rakuten is where the company itself has sent you, has a website that has a link that if you go through their link, they give you a percentage back of what you purchase. And sometimes they'll have like these double and triple. Right now, I actually bought a pair of sneakers because I actually work out quite frequently. And my shoes were like, they were smooth as a baby's bottom, and I needed a new pair of shoes. And I use Zappos actually because I know what my feet issues are. And so I went through that thing and I'm getting 5% back. And then I'm like, woo, holler. And I'm going to show you how actually I forgot. And I was so mad at myself when I forgot to do this because normally I'm really good about it, but my shoes were slick and we're about to go on vacation. I'm telling you, we're on vacation tomorrow. Anyway, so, but I'm going to show you how I could even save more money. And I wanted to kick myself, but I'm going to buy another pair of these shoes because I like them. They look so awesome. And problem is I have a wide foot, so I don't get very awesome looking shoes. My selection's pretty limited, and my feet are almost flat. I just got issues. So anyway, but that's one thing, Rakuten. Another one is Ibotta. Ibotta is one of my favorites. And I was on the Ibotta train early, and then Ibotta and I broke up for a while because they were having issues with their server. And it was getting to the point that anytime I tried to do a rebate, it would time out on me. And so for about 6 months, we broke up. And as you see in January and February of this year, we broke up. And I put this up here for you to see how much I have, earned. And I did this on the last day of the month of July. So up until the end of July, I had from March 1st to July 31st, I had earned $1,316.28. And that is free. Because a lot of this is stuff I would have bought, or it's stuff that when I scanned it, I was like, oh man, that's dumb. I should go ahead and get that because I make some money off of that. So anyway, I gave you my enrollment link. Also, if you don't get this, you can also use my, log in for, oops, I went ahead. My referral code, we both get money on that. Okay. You get money after you do your first rebate. I get, a little bit of money. I'm not going to lie, but and the thing is, your Facebook friends end up being on your team, and you'll be on my team. But anyway, the more people you have on your team, the faster you get these, what they call bonuses. The bonuses can be big or little. Like my 24-year-old does Ibotta. She did it before she went off to college. I showed it to her because again, college kids, we're just looking for money any way we can. So anyway, she does it. Of course, I get really sad when she has 6 rebates to get to her, $10 bonus when I have 42. But then again, they also see that I use it more. But that's another one. So, go back. Dang it. I'm just going forward and you're just seeing everything. This is my last one. And this is my real money, real proof. Okay. I wanted you to see this right here. This is Fetch. There are a couple more. Fetch is becoming one of the fastest growing. Okay. I was in one of our local grocery stores. I live in the DFW area, and I was in one of our grocery stores a couple of weeks ago, and the coupon I had didn't come off. And it was actually something that I've sold and I have sold out of, and I bought like 45 of these things. And it was a $3 coupon. She did back. She said, oh, honey, you'll still get your Fetch. I said, I've already done my Fetch. And so we started talking about Fetch, and she tells me, what we do is, because she is the office manager who, gives the refunds and stuff. And then she and her buddies, they save the receipts that people don't take with them, and they scan them. I was like, whoo, holler. And so, I'm going to tell you, the grocery stores I go to, when I see a receipt, I pick a sucker up because that's money. Okay. Now, the thing is, all you have to do, and it's a restaurant, 7-Eleven, doesn't matter. Just take a picture of it and submit it, and you get a minimum of 25 points. And depending on some of the other brands that give them a bigger commission, you can get more points. And I want to show you from, less than a year ago, I have gotten $210 in gift cards. And as you see, Zappos, of course, I, pay my 2 pairs of sneakers with that. Target, actually, that $50 Target bought 2 presents. The other Target bought a present. This one right here, that 431, helped purchase a computer, which was, it kind of let us know about one of the affiliate prizes we have, which if were an affiliate or if you haven't registered for an affiliate, our affiliate's pretty excited because we have a computer as our first prize. We have an Apple TV 4K as our second, and then we have a $50 gift card from Amazon as our third. But anyway, the thing is if you're smart about stuff, and I realize it's going to take a little bit of work and a little bit of planning, but the thing is about it is the fact that you're using somebody else's money, or the thing is you are getting income from other areas to help you with your business. And that's the bottom line. Okay. So I'm just going to ask you, do you have a few minutes to plan and snap? Because I'm going to tell you, there's a few more, but I'm telling you, this phone and snapping can help you. I mean, there's some that I wasn't in love with and I went back to, and we kind of fell in love. Okay. But the thing is, couponing isn't just these things. And I mean, I do like these things. These come in my grocery they come in my mail every Wednesday. It's not all of them, but it's a few of them. Today, I'm probably going to go buy the paper because from what I understand, there's like 4 circulars in this past Sunday's paper on August 1st. So it does take a little more time, but it doesn't have to run your life. And I'm going to tell you, finding them is not money. Okay. I mean, right now I'm looking at this CeraVe ad that has $11 in coupons. That's not money, but when I use them, that is money. Okay. So I want you to remember that. Just because you have them doesn't mean you may have a ton sitting on your table, but unless you take them with you and you hand them to the cashier, or you do it through the self-checkout, it's not going to help you at all. So just remember that. Okay. So don't spend all this time finding them. You really need to spend your time using them and use them strategically. I'm going to just tell you again why you should use them. I'm going to basically go over a little bit of coupon lingo, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about where they're found. But again, the academies where we'll give you more instruction, and I'm going to tell you a way that actually you can meet me, like that's a big deal, but I could actually work with you. It's funny where I just retired and people I work with are just like, you are going to have so much fun now because you're getting to shop. I said, oh yeah, I'm going to be shopping with those coupons. And they all want me to teach them. I'm like, yeah, show me the money, honey. Anyway, but I'm going to show you I'm going to just give you a few little tips, and I'm going to show you some real examples. And the reason why it took me a little bit more time to get this updated was because I wanted to give you some that I did in the last 3 weeks. Okay. So anyway, couponer, there's just some terms here. Buy one, get one, 2 over 3, two items, $3 off. I'm looking here at this one. Nope, these are all one items. 3 over 1, IPs, internet printable. Internet printables are not as popular as they used to be. And the reason for that is because people, every time there's something cool that comes out, people have to find a way to make it bad. Okay. So for example, when you have an internet printable, then there's somebody who's like, oh, I'm going to just do some Photoshop. I'm just saying Photoshop probably wasn't Photoshop, but it's some sort of image editing software that all of a sudden they take 1 off of 30 cents and they move the decimal point, and all of a sudden now it's 1 off of $3 and the item's like 301. So it's really one of those things that's unfortunate, but the store I actually go to all the time doesn't take internet printables any longer. One of my stores that's the closest to me doesn't, for that reason, for fraud. Store coupons or SC, and you can get those all sorts of places. I'm going to really go into that because one of my deals that I found in June was from a store coupon, and it was like lit. It was, I don't even know what the new term is, but it was off the chain. Manufacturers coupons, MC, CAT, Catalinas. Catalinas aren't as prevalent as they used to be. You can still get them. It's just most businesses are tending to go to them to be on a card. They're like the CVS things, some store things, WAGs, DT, Dollar Tree, DG, Dollar General, CVS Pharmacy. Those are nationwide chains. And actually there are groups, some free groups, but there's also some paid groups that you can go to get information all the time about what's going on. And sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes, you get caught in the chase. So, again, remember your time, because time is your most valuable commodity. You never can get it back. So just remember that. And you just got to make it a habit. You got to bring it with you. If you don't have them, you can't use them. And for example, I'll be quite honest. The other day, I bought some of this. I didn't have these with me. I should have been spanked myself. I did have a coupon that helped on one of my loyalty cards, but it wasn't the same. I could have saved more money. Could have, would have, should have. I should have done it. check the expiration dates. Most stores, like right here, I've got this one that I just wanted to cry. It expired. You look up here, I'm going to try to show it to you. It expired July the 10th. Okay. And this is one of the items I was like, dang it, I needed that one. So again, you just need to make sure that you have it. And like this one for the Garnier, I just started bawling. So I was like, oh man, I could have used that $3 off too, because there's a store that had on clearance, and then I would have really made some money. And I've actually bundled something, and it's a pretty good thing for me. The thing is, stores only take them when they in a certain time frame, and it's usually pretty short. And they've made it to where it's a lot shorter because they do it like every 2 weeks. And so right now, July 10th, they probably came out the last week of June. These that I got this week are going to expire on the 14th of August. Again, it's like 2 weeks. So be really concerned about that. They get 8 cents, okay? So they not only get the value of the coupon, they get 8 cents on top of it. You got to follow the rules. Just because you think they're stupid doesn't mean that you don't have to follow them, okay? And you don't have to tell them they're stupid, all right? But please, be respectful. That's the biggest time. Best time to use a coupon when there's sale or clearance, and you can use coupons on clearance items depending on the store policy. 99 times out of 100, you can use them. There will be times that your coupon may exceed the value of your item. Some stores allow you to get what's called overage, and you get to keep it. Some will say, it's not quite big enough, and we're not going to audit, we're not going to, fix it to where you can use it. So bummer. And you're just like, it's very disheartening. I've been there, done that, and it's kind of annoys me, but you just smile and go, it is what it is. And if you want it bad enough, you'll get it. If you don't, oh well. So you can keep it. I say that a lot. You can have it. It's yours. Okay, you get to keep that. And you can say it nicely, and they kind of laugh with you, and it's all good. The main thing is be organized, because there's nothing a store employee hates more than an unorganized coupon or anybody else, because the thing is, they're not making a lot of money. I mean, it's better than it was before the pandemic, but people are ridiculous. People have gotten over the top ridiculous, and they're rude and disrespectful. And so just be respectful of that person. Don't be a jerk, okay? Don't be a jerk. And one thing that's not even on here, go at a time when nobody's there and be nice. It's all you have to do is be nice. And if you have a bunch of free ones, and, it's not to bribe anybody, but, give one or two to those people. I had some coupons not too long ago that I got at work for free vitamins, like a full, like $10 thing. I gave one to the manager, gave one to each employee that was there that morning. They were so appreciative. Just the fact that, hey, you're, and those same people, recently I was in there in that same store, and they said, Miss Toni. I said, yes, sir. He saw me and said, you're empty-handed. I said, I know, I couldn't find anything. He said, well, you like candy? I said, of course. Well, we just marked that down from $12.99 to $1.29. I'm like, oh, Holmes. And I grabbed all of it. I mean, it was like 5 or 6 bags. It doesn't expire till like April 22. So yeah, I'm sending that in when it cools off, because in Texas, it's 100 degrees right now. So yeah, I'm not sending that in the mail. It'd be liquid. So again, telling you the different places. See, I mentioned right here. Let's see, right there. Oh, oops, sorry. Again, you need to probably set an email, where do you get them? Get them in the newspaper. You get them in in-store displays. You get them in Blinkies. You get them on your receipts. If you go to Dollar General every week, there's probably one at the bottom. It's for Saturdays. It's 5 off 25. Your Wednesday mail flyers. That's where I get most of mine now. The computer, not so much, because again, there's a lot of fraud, and most stores don't accept them anymore. Grocery apps, drugstore apps, some e-coupon sites, your email when you sign up for loyalty programs. And I'm gonna tell you right now, even if, like, for example, I have an August birthday. When my kids were younger, all their favorite stores, because they were my youngest was a Justice Queen. She was Justice Queen. And then they became American Eagle Queens. And then they became whatever. And, back to school is back to school. And I don't care if they had 5,000 things of clothes. Every kid believes they should have new clothes because it's the first day of school. So I always made sure that I had coupons because I needed them. And my birthday was August, so why not? So anyway, that's just another thing that you can do. And again, some of the things I'm giving you are tips on your budget itself, which again helps your business, or things that you can use for your business. Again, grocery and toys, coupons, rebates, possible buy one, get one free, possible gift cards with purchase. Recently, actually, I found this as I was looking for something else. Again, one thing I'm gonna tell you, it pays to be observant. This thing right here is my Kroger receipt. And yes, I spent $100. Now, I just happened to look at it morning because I go early in the morning. That's another thing you've got to do when if you're really into retail arbitrage, which I am. So I like to shop. I do. I like it. I also get some steps in after workout and cool off. You see that I bought, let's see, I can't read it backwards. I think it's 14 fans. Is that how many I bought? Yes, 14 fans that were originally $15 a piece. Now they're selling on other platforms for a little bit higher. They were 70% off, so I bought them for $4.50 a piece. I've already sold 3 of the 4 that I've already sent in because again, all right, and right here, there's some face cleanser that's doing pretty well. Saw the price on it. Let's see. Oh, I got some fertilizer and a, normally I don't put these on the same thing, but I was in a hurry. Oh, I remember why. It's because I had to have the 5 off to get the $1 off each one. And then I bought some pull-ups, several different reasons, mainly because I was trying to get extra bonus points. You know, it's a kind of a wash. There's my coupons. And you see 5 off beauty. Well, the thing is with the 5 off of beauty is that for every $15 I spent at Kroger, which is one of our stores that's right near me, I save $5. So these items that were 15 now become 10. And so I purchased just enough. And you notice there was an e-coupon for the same thing that was $2 off. I made sure that it was right at $30 or as close as I could for those items. Anyway, my savings were 62%, $176. So again, it's not perfect, it's not zero, but it's a way again. So anyway, just gave you some e-coupons right there. That's pretty much all I do now. I have a few that I keep in my purse. You can load them for additional savings. One thing that Walgreens and CVS does is CVS has this thing of if you buy a certain thing, you get certain more off, like on baby care. Baby's a big item, you know, baby stuff. Diapers are huge far as RA. And if you have a coupon and then you have the CVS, they let you use the store coupons on top of the manufacturers. And actually, one of the biggest deals that I found this summer that has really been doing well for me, I'm just mad I didn't find it sooner, is that Walgreens does the same thing. They have this book every month. This is the one from June. And actually, this is what I wanted to show you because this is where it was out of control. Okay. So they have these coupons every month and they go from like the end of the previous month to the last Saturday of that current month. So the one in June went from May 30th to June 26th. So just letting you know that. That's something that really need to watch out for. If you can get your hands on one of these, get one and just keep it in your purse or keep it in your car or whatever and keep it with you all the time. All right. Again, we talked about the coupon etiquette. Just be nice. Don't be a jerk. You know, go at a slower time. Don't argue. And just make sure if you have overage to have something there to cover it. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I have seen it happen. There was a store that was closing and it was before I really did RA. I did RA, but I didn't realize I was doing RA. And so my mother, when she was not ill, my mother's been ill for a very long time. And when she was ill, she, I don't know what just happened. Okay. When she was ill, it was one of those things that she loved garage sales. So the store, what I started doing was getting stuff for free. And then I put it in a box, $1 each, 6 for $5. I was getting it for free, no big deal, made her happy, made us all happy. So anyway, and one night I had $150 worth of stuff and it was like -$3. And I started throwing candy bars in so that kid would not freak out. So anyway, that's just one thing to think about. Limits. Don't shop at 5 o'clock on a weekday or 6 o'clock p.m. on a weekday or Saturday afternoon. Don't go to your busy time. Okay. And if you know it's going to be ridiculous, go to a self-checkout that's not busy, you know, that kind of thing. Just be strategic. Okay. I'm going to show you a couple things. And this is the main thing I want to do real quick is I'm going to show you a couple of things that I did to help my profit margin. All right. So here's one right here. Some deal I found at Kroger. And this was probably 6 months ago, but it's still doing pretty well. They had a buy 5, get $5 off. So it ended up $3.35, a low price of $15. This is an Amazon. It was a $5.34 profit. Okay. This right here is, I found this about 2 weeks ago. All right. I was over at Nicole Whitlock, and I was taking some photos for its bundle we came up with. Now, if you look here, everything on here was on clearance. I found some of these little egg rings. They were really cute. They're egg slicers. They had them 90% off. So I got some of those. I found a Ross from Friends pop vinyl thing. And I found some cereal, 7 boxes for 49 cents each. It was, almost 90% off, about 90% off. Anyway, it's $3.43 for 7 boxes. And then I found the mini wheat cinnamon thing that was $2.45. All right. So all of a sudden I forgot that I had a $3 coupon. Woo! So I got 6 boxes of cereal for free and 1 box of cereal for 43 cents. And you're like, wow, that's pretty awesome. And then you see the mini wheats here. Okay. I haven't even sent little Debbie yet. Mini wheats were $2.45 or 5 for 49 cents. Well, I look here. I'm like, okay, for 49 cents. Okay. Even with that, I would still make about $4 a box. Okay. That's not bad. I'll go ahead and do it. I can donate to the food shelter. Well, as I was leaving, again, I do what I normally do, which is snap and then check Ibotta. I checked Ibotta, and guess what? Oh my gosh. I had a 60-cent rebate with a maximum of 5. So guess what? They gave me $3 for buying it. That's less than what I paid. I got a 50-cent bonus for completing, 50 cents for completing a bonus. I had $2 for completing a July bonus and $1 for completing a weekend. So on that one purchase, I made $3.50, $6.50. That's almost what that is almost to the penny what I spent on everything. So I'm just telling you that when I was going through, my husband has me do a spreadsheet. He does a spreadsheet. I put in the cost and I put a penny. He goes, really? I said, yeah. I told him. He went, oh, okay. Just want to make sure. So it's pretty awesome there. This is another one where I found some stuff for 10 cents. This was about, again, about a year and a half ago for this athlete's foot cream, and it did pretty well. I put it in a bundle of 6, and yeah, it was pretty well. It's pretty awesome because I found it for a dime. This is the one I wanted to just share with you really quickly, where the reason I was able to find this right here. Right here is makeup is something that if you can find it really cheap, can be a source of, it has 2 great things about it. You can find it inexpensively if it goes on sale. More than likely, if it's going on sale, like deep sale, they're not going to make it anymore, or they're making it in a different, package maybe. And all of a sudden you've got opportunities here. And secondly, there's more than likely there's coupons. So right here, I just started noticing that there were some sales on this Neutrogena. It was going clearance. And I was like, well, maybe. And I got my hands on these finally about mid-month. I saw they were $6 off too. It's like, wow, okay. If some of these things were $3, then all of a sudden 2 for $3 each, $6, $0. Yay. Well, the thing I forget about with this is on top of it, they will actually, if it's a third one, they'll put $1.50 on it. So anyway, I have 3 things I found. Let's see, 3 things of foundation, because I had to find this online. And then I had this thing of CoverGirl. I got the cash rewards or whatever that is. Bottom line is, I used the cash rewards. That's what it was. I was like, why did it cost $3? That's what it was. I had cash rewards. So I paid 45 cents for my entire purchase. All right. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 items for 45 cents. So my foundation that I did have to pay for, 45 cents. These 3 were free. Just on this one item here, the foundation, $8.72 profit. So go figure. Just wanted to show you that one. This one right here was some cat food I found a while back because of the Ibotta rebate. It was $2.25. I got $4. They paid me to buy it, $9.25. Again, another real life profit. This right here, this M&Ms at 2 different stores. I had $2 for 2 coupon, 2 for 50 cents. So it was 90 cents a pack or $1.80. And, profits $5 to $6. Again, finding it on clearance, using your coupon on top of it, it can change your profit margin here. This is again another game. 11 games here. I bought a lot of these. I had coupons for $3 off. There's out of pocket too. So that was another one. So anyway, you should use your coupons, because if you don't, you're throwing away money. That's just my viewpoint. They can be found everywhere. Just keep your eyes out. And again, I'm gonna go through more things, do a deep dive with me. But if you want to go with us in person, and that's the thing I'm just gonna say, if you want to see Nicole, Renata, and me in person, which I would hope you want to, we've got this live event that we're hosting in Dallas, which, by the way, I don't know if any of you are familiar with Dallas, and I've got to look at my clock, so I got about 5 minutes left to do this. But if you are interested, which I'll see why you wouldn't, August 27th to the 29th, by the way, Nicole and I both have August birthdays, so we can do like birthday celebration, whatever. We are going to be doing a live event, and we're going to talk about what's happening now, get your game plan together with Q4. I've got all sorts of ideas, so does Nicole. You can go to eCom Sellers Mastery and get your results for Q4. Now, the thing is, the meals and hotel are included. So what you pay is what, bring some money to shop, because Dallas is the shopping mecca, and we're going to be in a suburb, which is even a bigger shopping mecca. I'm going to tell you that right now. But anyway, we're going to go to the market center. We're going to have content. It's going to be on the chain, and we're going to coach you through stuff. And I'm excited about this, as my eye thing is popping out of my ear. Sorry about that, y'all. Again, if you can't do that, then join our Facebook group. We put, things in there as well. Join our Facebook group. We're a lot of fun. Sometimes I'll come up with some fun stuff. And lately I've been on a Ted Lasso GIF. Anything I can come up with a Ted Lasso GIF, it is all over it. And if you haven't done Ted Lasso and you've gotten a new phone, because I'm an Apple girl, or a new computer, you get, like, on the new phone, I got a free year of Apple TV, and I'm just like obsessed with Ted Lasso. He's awesome. And then, of course, you can join our academy. Again, you get the one-on-one coaching, different content. It's so worth it. I'm telling you. Before I met up with Nicole, and this is just a real quick thing, I've said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. Before I went up with Nicole, I've been a veteran shopper for years, okay? People who knew me, would say the mall's my mothership or whatever. But all of a sudden I get around somebody who's thinking outside the box even more than I am. And she's come up with these ways that my profits, I went back and looked again. My profitability from the week that we really started keeping up with it in July of 18 to November of 18 went up between 700 and 800%. And I'm telling you, and some of you may be concerned about, I don't want to pay for coaching. I'm telling you, if you want to really have a business and really have a vision, then invest in yourself. And I realize, I get it. I get it. Money's money and money's tight and all that. But if you want to invest for yourself and you have a dream and you want to make it happen, all these people didn't do free stuff to get it. So I'm just telling you, you're worth it. So come see us. All right. Thank you again for your time. And I hope that I answered a few of your questions or gave you at least a few things to think about. Okay. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.